Hello friends, today we will discuss about light, shadow and reflection. So first and foremost, when we talk about light, we need to understand which gives light and those objects which do not give light. So first and foremost, the objects that gives light, they are luminous object, whereas that do not give light is non-luminous object. For example, we have sun, star, lamps, fires, fireflies, glowworms. All these are luminous objects, whereas moon, tree, hands and earth are non-luminous objects. Now coming into luminous object, they can be of two types, man-made and artificial. Sorry, man-made and natural. So natural, we have sun, lightning, glowworm, fire, firefly, stars, all these are naturally found. So they are known as natural luminous objects, whereas torch, light, candle, mobile, your computer or laptop, all these are man-made, and so they are called as man-made or artificial luminous objects. So now the question is, how do we see then the non-luminous object? So what happens? From any light source, be it sun, that falls on the particular object, say the flower, the plant, and then this plant will reflect back the light into the eyes. Okay, the eyes of the man or eyes of you who is seeing it. So that you see the image of the flower, and that is how the reflection works. So light falls on it and it gets reflected to the eyes. Next, coming into what is transparent, translucent and opaque material. It is based on how much light passes through the object. Can we classify it as transparent, translucent or opaque object? So first, the transparent object. A transparent object, through this all the light will pass through, so that you are able to see the object very clearly. That is, you see the fish behind the glass. Glass is a transparent object, so you are able to see through the glass completely and very clearly. So glass is called as a transparent object. Okay, this particular transparent glass, so that is completely a see-through. Whereas if you find here, you will see you are able to partially see the man standing at the back. Okay, so it is not a transparent object, but it is not opaque as well. You are able to see, but very partially. So that is where you call it as a translucent object. So wherein a little amount of light passes through this material, that is called as translucent object. Whereas opaque is through the area where you cannot see anything. Behind the social distancing banner, you are not able to see what is behind it. Whereas the rest, there is a transparent glass and you are able to see clearly behind the glass, waiting or whatever the materials are there. But what is happening behind this poster of social distancing, you are not able to see. So this becomes an opaque object. Okay. So you have already come through these glasses when you go to the market or various offices, or maybe your cabins, some of your principal's cabins or someone, they have this kind of, your administrative office would have this kind of glasses, wherein a part of it is transparent where you can see through, and a part of it is translucent where you partially can see through what is happening. Okay, so this is the basic example where I can give this. Now to differentiate between transparent, translucent and opaque object, we have transparent objects which allow light to pass through, translucent which allow light to pass through partially, and opaque do not allow light to pass through. Transparent objects you can see through clearly, whereas through translucent you are not able to see through clearly, and opaque you cannot at all see. Transparent objects, they do not form shadows. Translucent a light shadow, and opaque forms a dark shadow. So you have seen these kind of animals that are being played with when you're using your hands. So you would have seen various shows of shadows, like they play some animals, human figures, moving figures and all those by using their hands, and the shadow is reflected on the screen and you see a beautiful movie out of it. So how is this shadow formed? So they have a light source and then they have a screen. So between the light and the screen, they play with their hands. So if you place your hand in between your light and you can see the shadow of your hand on the table, on your study table. Okay. So what forms this shadow? So you have a small hole, you have a candle behind it, and you place an opaque object. When you place this opaque object and you place a screen at the last. So now what you will see is through this hole, when the light passes, you will get a big shadow of the object that is there. So this is how shadow is formed. If you have an opaque object and a light is passing through, you can find the shadow of the object. So now coming into what is translucent, transparent and opaque object, we have already discussed this. Transparent is through which light can directly pass through. You can have a glass, a glass, and then you can have the light passing through completely. Then you have some kind of juice or something in the glass, so then the light will pass through partially, that is translucent. And if you have a brick, then it is opaque, which will not allow light to pass through. The basic matter that is there is light passes through a straight line. How can you prove that light passes through a straight line? If you have a long pipe and you see through the pipe, you can see the candle that is blowing. Whereas if you bend the pipe and see through it, you will not be able to see, because the light cannot bend. If the light would have bent itself, then you would be able to see the candle. But you will not be able to see the candle because light is passing in a straight line. This concept is being used in a pinhole camera. In a pinhole camera, if we have any image, we can see it inverted in a pinhole camera. So it passes the light through a very, very small hole, which is a pinhole, and the lights are traveling in a straight line. Thus, the image we get in a pinhole camera is inverted. It will be seen on a screen in the inverted form. How do we make this pinhole camera? We take a cardboard, make a small hole in that, a pinhole, a small hole in that. Then we take another cardboard, which is a bit smaller in size, and we cut a small, you see a blue colored square. So a small square where you place a screen, and then you will have a big, you will cut through the other end, and then you will place the second box into the first box. As you can see, in the nature also you have got pinhole cameras. How? Yes, when the trees, you just go out in a hot sunny day and you will find small patches on the ground. Okay, so the nature, the trees, they have got a pinhole, and the shadows, you will find some round objects. So those are nothing but the images of the sun. Okay, so this is the nature's pinhole camera. Now coming to reflection. Now reflections happens in any smooth surface. Okay, like mirror. So what is reflection? Reflection is a phenomena in which light travels from one media and then gets back to the same media. So that is known as reflection. So light comes from the air, hits the object, and then it gets back to here. There are two kinds of reflection. One is specular reflection, diffuse reflection. So reflection you would have seen in the mirror that you find on the cars. You will see the image of the objects that's behind you. So here also the light is coming. It gets reflected from the mirror and goes back, so that you are able to see whatever are the objects behind you in the car. Okay,